last week flat out says he hopes.
Right now at 6, the fight for Florida and its 29 electoral votes. Live pictures right now from Florida International University, where former President Barack Obama is rallying support for his former VP, Joe Biden, on this election eve.
We're going to win my home state of Florida, and we are going to win 4 more years in the White House.
Obama's visit comes less than 24 hours after President Trump rallied thousands of supporters in Opa-locka. He spent the night in Doral before heading off on his final sprint of rallies. Good evening. I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. If you wanted proof Florida is important to both candidates, just take a look at what we've seen here over the last 24 hours.
We have CBS 4 News live team coverage. We'll have important voter information in a moment, but let's begin with CBS 4's Ty Russell, who was live at FIU in that rally featuring the former president. Ty?
Well, Elliot and Lauren, former President Obama has been speaking for roughly 15 minutes or so. He started off by encouraging people to cast their ballots, and if they've done so, he told them to make sure relatives and their friends have done the same. And even though President Obama is here at FIU, there was President Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump. She was also in Miami-Dade to rally voters to make sure they do the same for the Trump-Pence ticket. Drivers are parked and ready.
There's a tremendous lack of true leadership.
Former President Obama is scheduled to fire up presidential nominee Joe Biden supporters the night before Election Day.
We have 24 hours to bring it home.
This is on the main campus of Florida International University. It's the former president's second time in Miami-Dade for a drive-in rally for the Biden-Harris ticket.
America just had its single worst week of new cases. We've been living with this thing for months now.
Over the weekend, Obama joined Biden on the campaign trail in Michigan.
Is Donald Trump's closing argument? No, he says the people are too focused on COVID.
Obama is not only a high-profile surrogate, but also one of the main forces for attacking President Trump's handling of the pandemic, health care, and race relations. Also in Miami-Dade, President Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, also fired up supporters for the Trump-Pence ticket.
Florida is a must-win state for the Trump campaign. Obviously, this is the president's home state. We won Florida in 2016. We were very proud of that win. We must win it this time, and we'd like to win by an even bigger margin of victory.
President Trump won Florida 4 years ago. Polls show the state is a toss-up, but he's slightly trailing his opponent. In South Florida, the president has a strong showing of support from the Latino community. President Obama, who has won Florida twice, hopes to fire up Democrats along with the young and black voting blocs to cast ballots. Tonight, he's calling this rally in Southwest Miami-Dade as a closeout event before the big day.
We've got to have Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in the White House.
And right now you're taking a live look at the former president at FIU. He is speaking in front of these supporters at this drive-in rally. He's been speaking for roughly 15 minutes or so. He talked about the president's handling of COVID-19. He also talked about President Trump's handling of health care, especially when it comes to seniors. Back out live to me. We will continue monitoring what the former president had to say and give you the latest coming up at 7 o'clock. We are live at FIU. I'm Ty Russell, CBS 4 News.